Hello everyone, welcome to this new podcast I'm starting. My name is Joshua Wilde. I thought I'd like to start a podcast this year as a little project to do on the side of work and anything else I'm doing. Welcome to the pilot episode. This is the first one in the series. I'm just going to run through the basics of what to expect. But first of all, who am I? So as I said, my name is Josh. My full name is Joshua Wilde, for those who would like to know. In terms of things about me, I'm going to read you an old list of like 15 facts or whatever. Not all of them, because some of them aren't true anymore, but I'm going to read you a little fact file about me. So, I'm 18 years old. My birthday is the 30th of March 2000. I'm employed. I'm not going to say where in case anyone tries to follow me or find me. I'm a Christian, so anything that I make is kind of sort of from a Christian perspective. I play football. I'm not the best at football. It's just something I enjoy doing. And for those who are interested, I play centre mid or around that area. Fun fact about me is I have cerebral palsy. For those of you who already know me, you were probably expecting me to say that. For those who don't know what cerebral palsy is, it's a muscular disability caused at birth. It's just a fun little thing about me that you may want to know. It doesn't really affect me that much, but it's something that I've had to deal with, really. Last but not least, I can drive. That's a fun little fact. Not many people, well, I've known plenty of people who can, but not many people can drive by 18. I've still got friends who are like in their 20s asking for lifts, and I'm happy to oblige sometimes, but sometimes not so much, because we all have our off days, don't we? Next thing I want to run through is the equipment that I'm using. So the microphone is the Behringer, I hope I'm saying that right, XM8500. It wasn't that much. I got it for 18 quid. So yeah. Next on the equipment list, I'm using a Neewer. It looks like newer, but it's spelled Neewer. USB male to 3-pin XLR female part. And that's just something to get the microphone plugged into my computer, which is a MacBook Pro. No, MacBook Air. Sorry. It's quite new, so I'm quite giddy about it. And because I'm using a MacBook, I'm using GarageBand to edit all the podcasts. Up next, I'm using a microphone pop filter swivel thing, like a little shield. So that's going to stop all the P's sounding weird. And then I'm using an adjustable microphone suspension boom scissor handstand. I've got a list of all the equipment that I'm using on Amazon if anyone wants to start up a podcast. Yeah, altogether it costs about 40-50 quid. So yeah, in the long term, very cheap. But for me, I'm of the student age and I don't have that much money, so I was like, 50 quid. So yeah. Next on the list, why am I doing a podcast? So, I'm mainly doing a podcast because I don't have that much. Well, I have a lot of free time. I almost said the wrong thing there, but I hate listening to the sound of my voice. At the end of the day, I'll hear recordings, I'll hear anything, and I just cringe all the time. So I'm starting a podcast because I love to hear myself. Yeah, it sounds like a smart idea, but hopefully, the more I listen to myself, the less cringe it gets. So this is kind of a little therapy thing. Also, it's a thing that I've wanted to do for a long time, but I've never actually gone out and done something like this. Like, we all have thoughts like, oh, what if I did this? What if I did that? This is something that I'm going to do. I'm going to have roughly an episode once a week, hopefully. But that depends on what happens in that week. If anything interesting happens. Yeah. So that's why I'm doing a podcast. You'll probably see on the show and the title, why am I calling my podcast Pizza Time? Well, Pizza Time, as we all probably know, is a famous line in the amazing Spider-Man. No, is it just the Spider-Man franchise, the original 3 with Tobey Maguire. That name popped in my head for an idea. And Pizza Time, what it's going to be is it's going to be a sit-down talk show with me and a friend, someone, and we're going to talk about a topic, but at the same time we're also going to be getting a 2-for-1 pizza deal because we're going to be doing the filming on a Tuesday, so we'll get a 2-for-1 Tuesday deal from like Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, wherever we can get a good pizza from, and we'll be eating and talking at the same time. And I feel like we'll be able to, once we're eating, I feel like we're going to get some really honest opinions out and honest thoughts. So that's why I'm calling it Pizza Time, because it's a time to eat pizza, really. People I'm going to be doing this podcast with, it's most likely going to be friends. At this stage, I'm not going to get any celebrities involved because I don't think any celebrities are going to want to be involved. And it's not like there are many where I'm living. So if there's a celebrity here who wants to sit down and have some pizza with little old 18-year-old me, I'm more than happy to do it. But I'm not expecting anything at the start. Maybe in 10 years, when this is the #1 podcast in the world, we'll get people, well, I don't know the celebrities at the time then. Hopefully hopefully we won't get many controversial people. Hopefully we'll just get lots of people who want to be on my show. I may not be even doing the show, I just may be the guy who gets all the money. You never know. So I'm just going to be doing this with friends. If anyone wants to get in contact and be on the show, feel free to send me a message or something. However you can really get in contact at this stage. I'm going to create an email to like send questions in or whatever, or maybe an Instagram page or a Twitter page. I haven't done that yet though, so I'm just going to plug my own social media at the end. So is this just going to be Pizza Time? Most likely. But I may, if like I've got a week and I haven't seen any friends who want to do a podcast with me, I've got a few like serious things to talk about, like just things that I want to get off that I've thought and I think are quite good. So a couple of those are the title I've got on my little note section on my computer is what you get out of something is what you put into it. I'm going to say 3, so that's number 1. And then the importance of patience and kindness, and find the real friends. Because we've all got friends, but are they real ones? Are they real? Sorry, I got a bit ASMR there, got really close to the microphone. So yeah, that is all for this episode, the little pilot episode. I hope you've felt like you've not wasted your time and you're looking forward to what's to come in the future for Pizza Time and me. So if you want to get in contact upon listening to this, social media to either use is my Instagram, which is Josh_Wilde_, and that's Wilde spelt with an E, so WILDE. Or you can, if you want to, hardly anyone follows me on there, though you most likely will get through to me. Use my Twitter, which is @Wilde_Josh15. I'll let you guess how old I was when I made that. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you. Well, I won't see you because it's a podcast and that's not how it works. I will speak to you shortly. Bye.